Welcome to our deep dive into the concept of survival of the fittest. Today, we'll explore 11 key points that explain how this principle works from a biological and evolutionary perspective. This phrase, often misunderstood, paints a picture not merely of brutal conflict, but of an intricate dance between organisms and their surroundings, a relentless yet profoundly creative process that has sculpted every living thing on our planet, from the smallest microbe to the largest whale. It is a story of resilience, adaptation, and the unending quest for continuity in a world of constant change. Over millennia, life has faced countless challenges: shifting climates, dwindling resources, the ever-present threat of predation. Yet in the face of these pressures, it has not only persisted but has blossomed into an astonishing diversity of forms and functions. The principle of survival of the fittest is the key to understanding this remarkable journey. It explains how, through countless generations, subtle advantages can accumulate, leading to organisms exquisitely tuned to their particular niche in the grand theatre of nature. Join us as we unravel the mechanisms behind this fundamental force. We will journey through the variations that exist within populations, explore how environments exert their selective pressures, and witness how these interactions drive the magnificent ongoing saga of evolution. Prepare to see the natural world with new eyes, appreciating the subtle yet powerful forces that shape life itself, ensuring its persistence against all odds, a testament to the enduring power of adaptation and the ceaseless innovation of the natural world. The phrase survival of the fittest, coined by Herbert Spencer and later adopted by Charles Darwin, succinctly describes natural selection. This is the cornerstone of evolutionary theory, driving change across the biological world. Individuals with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce. This process shapes future generations, adapting them to their environment. Natural selection is a continuous dialogue between organisms and their surroundings. It ensures life adapts and flourishes in an ever-changing world. At the heart of natural selection lies variation. Within any population, individuals are not identical clones. They exhibit differences in physical attributes and behaviors. This diversity is the raw material for natural selection. Genetic recombination and mutations introduce new traits. The environment influences gene expression, leading to further variations. This diversity is essential for life's persistence and innovation. Variation within a population sets the stage for natural selection. Not all individuals survive to reproduce. Traits influence survival. Predators, scarce resources, diseases, and harsh conditions challenge survival. Some individuals are better equipped to overcome these hurdles. Traits enhancing survival become more common over generations. This sifting process drives evolutionary change. Chapter 4. Reproductive success, the currency of evolution. Survival alone is not the ultimate measure of evolutionary fitness. The true currency of evolution is reproductive success, producing viable offspring. Traits that enhance survival and reproduction are favored by natural selection. Reproductive success can be influenced by many factors beyond longevity. Elaborate courtship displays and parental care play vital roles. Sexual selection can favor traits that enhance mating success. Ultimately, the fittest individuals contribute the most genes to future generations. Chapter 5. Genetic inheritance, the blueprint of continuity. Genetic inheritance is the process by which traits become more common in a population over generations. Genes, segments of DNA, encode the characteristics of an organism. These genes are passed from parents to offspring. Traits that confer fitness persist and spread through natural selection. Genes offering advantages like camouflage or disease resistance increase in frequency. These advantageous genes are passed to more offspring. Over generations, this leads to evolutionary change. This gradual process shapes the genetic makeup of populations. Gregor Mendel's principles explain how traits are inherited. Alleles, different versions of genes, determine specific traits. Some traits are controlled by single genes, others by multiple genes. Genes associated with higher fitness increase in frequency over time. This process is gradual and incremental. Small genetic advantages are amplified by natural selection. Populations adapt to their environments through genetic inheritance. The genetic makeup of a species is a record of its evolutionary history. Chapter 6. Environmental pressure, the sculptor's hand. The environment is an active sculptor, shaping life through pressure. Climate, food, predators, and diseases create challenges. Traits beneficial in one environment may be detrimental in another. Climate change and new predators reshape populations. Evolution is a continuous response to shifting conditions. This drives the incredible diversity of life. Chapter 7. Competition, the struggle for resources. Life requires resources: food, water, shelter, and mates. These are rarely unlimited, leading to competition. Individuals and species vie for necessities. This drives natural selection. Competition can be direct or subtle. Traits like strength and efficiency are favored. Winners gain resources and reproductive success. This drives evolutionary innovation. Chapter 8. Adaptation, the masterpieces of evolution. Over geological time, natural selection drives adaptation, leading to traits that enhance survival and reproduction. These traits, whether structural, physiological, or behavioral, are refined solutions to environmental challenges. Examples include the chameleon's camouflage, the bird's flight adaptations, and the whale's blubber. Each adaptation is a testament to evolution's power, shaping life to fit its ecological niche. Chapter 9. Survival of the fittest often evokes images of brute strength, but fitness is context-dependent. It refers to traits enhancing survival and reproduction in specific environments. Speed, agility, intelligence, and cooperation can be crucial. A cheetah's speed, a raven's tool use, or a meerkat's vigilance all exemplify fitness. Fitness is about being best equipped for survival. Chapter 10. Mutation is the source of all new genetic traits, introducing fresh possibilities into the gene pool. A mutation is a spontaneous change in an organism's DNA sequence. These changes can occur during DNA replication or be induced by external factors. Mutations provide the raw material for evolution, introducing new avenues for adaptation. Most mutations are neutral or detrimental, but some can be beneficial. Beneficial mutations can lead to evolutionary innovation and adaptation. This might be a more efficient enzyme, improved camouflage, or enhanced tolerance to environmental toxins. These rare mutations are the seeds of evolutionary innovation. They provide new avenues for adaptation. Beneficial mutations can increase in frequency through natural selection. The mutated gene is passed on to offspring, gradually increasing in frequency within the population. A single change can lead to significant evolutionary shifts. Mutation and selection are fundamental to evolution. Mutation provides variation, while natural selection filters and promotes beneficial traits. Without mutation, evolution would halt. Genetic novelty fuels adaptability and new evolutionary pathways, leading to the diversity and complexity of life today. Chapter 11. A common yet profound misunderstanding of evolution by natural selection is the idea that it is progressing towards some predetermined endpoint, some ultimate state of perfection or complexity. This, however, is not the case. Evolution is an ongoing, contingent process without a final goal, a set direction, or an inherent drive towards improvement in any absolute sense. Natural selection simply favors what works best here and now in a particular environment. What constitutes fittest is entirely relative to the current conditions, and as those conditions change, so too will the direction of selection. Life does not strive to become human, nor is any particular species, including our own, the pinnacle of evolution. Every organism alive today is evolutionarily successful, a descendant of a long line of ancestors that successfully survived and reproduced in their respective environments. A bacterium thriving in a hydrothermal vent is as exquisitely adapted to its extreme world as a rainforest jaguar is to its lush green domain. Both are products of the same fundamental processes, shaped by the unique pressures they have faced over millions of years. There is no universal ladder of evolutionary progress. The evolutionary journey is more akin to a vast branching tree with lineages diverging and exploring countless different ecological niches, rather than a linear march towards a single objective. Some lineages may become more complex over time, while others may become simpler if that simplification confers an advantage. Parasites, for example, often evolve to lose complex structures and functions that are no longer needed once they adopt a parasitic lifestyle, relying on their host for many of their needs. This simplification is still a product of natural selection, favoring efficiency in that specific context. Therefore, evolution by natural selection is a dynamic and opportunistic process. It responds to immediate challenges and opportunities, constantly tinkering and refining, but without any foresight or grand design. The adaptations we see today are solutions to past and present problems, not steps towards a future ideal. The story of life is one of continuous adaptation in an ever-changing world, an unending journey of diversification and persistence, driven by the simple yet powerful principle that those best suited to their current circumstances are most likely to leave descendants. And so, our exploration of survival of the fittest draws to a close. We have journeyed through the intricate mechanisms that underpin this fundamental principle of life, from the essential spark of genetic variation to the relentless sculpting hand of environmental pressure and the ultimate currency of reproductive success. It is a concept that reveals not a world of mere brutality, but one of extraordinary ingenuity, resilience, and an unceasing drive for continuity, played out across every conceivable stage on our planet. The 11 key points we've discussed today illuminate how life, in its countless forms, has navigated the challenges of existence, adapting and diversifying to fill every available niche. This ongoing process, with no predetermined goal, has generated the breathtaking biodiversity that enriches our world, from the simplest organisms to the most complex. Understanding survival of the fittest allows us to appreciate the profound interconnectedness of all living things and the delicate balance that sustains them, a balance constantly being tested and reshaped by the forces of nature. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about fascinating topics like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. By delving into these concepts, we not only expand our knowledge, but also deepen our respect for the natural world and the incredible evolutionary journey that has brought us all to this present moment, a journey that continues with every new generation in every corner of the earth.